Hey Bobcats, I hope you're doing well. If you're planning on taking notes today, go ahead and pause this video and set up your notes. Today you're going to learn how to determine the probability of mutually exclusive events and overlapping events. We're going to be using these cards today to teach on this topic. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to be doing some examples. And let's take a look at this first one. Let's find the probability of choosing 8 or an odd number randomly from these 4 cards. Okay. The best thing to do to make sure you don't make a mistake on these types of problems is to write out the sample space. So the sample space for this is 5, 6, 7, 8. Those are all the possibilities. Now, the probability of it being 8, so I'm going to circle 8, or odd. Well, there are 2 numbers that are odd. So I have circled 3 out of 4 of those numbers. So the probability as a fraction would be 3/4. As a decimal, 0.75. As a percent, 75%. Okay? So this is an example of a mutually exclusive event. Let's look at another one. The probability of the card being 5 or red. Let's take a look at our cards here. This is what's considered an overlapping event. Okay, the probability that the card is 5, there's 1. The probability that the card is red. Well, the 5 is red, and we already have it up, so we'll just pull up the other red card now. The probability of the card being a 5 or being red is 2 out of 4. And if we reduce that, it's 1/2, 0.5, or we could say 50%. Okay. Now let's take a look at another example. Let's say the probability of it being red or black. Okay, let's take a look at these cards. The probability of it being red, well, here are the red cards. The probability of it being black, well, here are the black cards. That's all the cards. So that means the probability is 4 out of 4, or just 1, or you could say 100%. Okay. Let's take a look at one more quick example, and then I'll have you guys start on your IXL code for the day. Let's do the probability of a number that is greater than 7 or less than 8. Okay. For this one, I'm going to write out the sample space. Okay, the numbers are 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oops, I made the incorrect marking there. Okay, so greater than 7. There's only one that is greater than 7, so we'll circle that one. Or less than 8. Well, 5, 6, and 7 are all less than 8. So you can see that it's every single one of those numbers, which means, again, the probability is 4 out of 4, or 1, or 100%. All right, Bobcats, go ahead and get started on your IXL code. Please try to get to 90, a SMART score of 90. Have a great day.